was called.
I don't care.
Isn't
The
it like the
Silver.
silver?
It
Yeah,
was.
it
It
was.
was the Silver Horse Tavern, and you met with Finnegan Flatterly, a somewhat sketchy man who approached you all with a job for to claim an artifact from a ancient temple. You all agreed upon an asking price for the job, as well as the potential to sell any additional artifacts to him at the end of the job. Uh, on this way, this you have been brought together with Abraxas, the Dragonborn fighter, Hui, the paladin, the Turtle Paladin, Mork, the half-orc bard, and Ozymandias, the elven spellslinger, as well as Tauros, the wood elven cleric, who has mysteriously vanished at the moment.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I got what was that meant?
All right. Uh, as as well as the additional job, asking the bartender for any additional information, you heard about a tower that had been the apparent doom of some other travelers that Finnegan sent on a job. Deciding that you should check it out for potential secrets they could hold to your job, you went to the tower where you discovered that the reason for the traveler's dooms was a giant spider, which almost killed Ozymandias when it first made its appearance known.
No
But
matter how early I knew it was there.
nope. Uh, after defeating the spider, you all decided that there was nothing of interest left in the tower and decided to take a long rest before completing on your journey. That is where we will begin.
And to be fair, we never did actually finish searching the second floor, but maybe some other time.
Oh, why not? We've got nothing else to do except heal.
Yeah, that's right. Most people who did get hurt were, well, mainly Ozzy and
You guys did take a long rest, so you're at like full for
uh,
everything. Because you specified at the end of the last session that you were lighting a fire in that fireplace.
ah. Um, what time of day was it before we took a rest at the tower? Was it still daylight out, or?
By the time everything with the spider ended, would have been around like probably 4 or 5 o'clock. So after a long rest, you're looking at like 2 in the morning, I suppose. Also, you guys wake up at around dawn.
Okay. Well, before we do head out, yeah. Well, if anything, if I guess we can come back to this tower and try to see if there's anything missed. But let's at least
Well,
continue
the
with
whole
the
point
path
of
that's
coming was we thought there might be some information to help us with what's going on out there. If we go
true.
find out what's out there, and then we come back and go, oh, there's the information that would have helped us.
True. Which reminds me, exactly how far were you able to travel? Because there was a bit of slack on the rope before you apparently went limp.
I only went about 20, 30 feet max.
Hmm.
Here, let me actually.
Not even. Maybe 15.
15 feet.
Well, given the amount of disturbance we were causing, if there were any more on the second floor, they probably would have came after us.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to presume that we've at least cleared out what was the threat of this tower. But
Well, we still need to take care of the floorboards that keep breaking through.
yeah, which does tend to be a bit of a problem. And unfortunately, most of us seem to. Well, I've noticed some of you actually have spells. I don't suppose any of you have anything to help with that, do you?
I can only help people once they're already falling.
Anyone else?
Nope.
I mean, I've got mending as a cantrip. but I don't think I can cast it over and over again enough to fix the floor.
You
You
willing
could.
to
It
do
would just take about 6 hours of of constant casting to completely fix the entire floor.
Well, there is one other thing we could try. I did notice one thing when we were fighting after the fight with the spiders. But then again, I'm not sure how much of a distance there is from what I saw, though.
Hmm.
Well, there was a bed on. There was a bed at near the base of the staircase, wasn't there?
Um, there were 3 beds up there.
Given the amount of weight, given the amount of weight that the bed frames have been there, maybe we can use that as possible jumping locations.
Jumping on the bed.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that sounds like the best option we have right now.
but
If
just
one
to
of-
be. No, go ahead.
If one of us breaks through, I can minimize the damage.
And well, the other thing is I do have the rope tactic as well, so we can at least do that.
Hmm. But I don't think we should go one at a time anymore because that ended poorly last time.
Yeah, that's best to be safe on that one.
Are you guys going upstairs then?
Yes.
Barely. I've got a stable internet connection this time, which is nice.
No, you guys in the wrong place. Ignore anything you're seeing.
I am. Boop. Okay.
And then,
If you take that profit.
okay.
No, yeah. Yeah. Because I
Hiya.
used to do that to the computer all the time. I'd buy
Okay.
Monopoly and take
All right. Oh, let me attach my rope around you.
but
All right. That should do it.
Do you know how long your length of rope is?
50 foot.
50 foot? Okay.
better than the hostile takeover time. Yep.
Are all of you wanting to go? Who all is wanting to actually go out onto the floor?
From the last assessment that we done last time, I think it'd be wise if only the lightest of feet people would be able to traverse the floor, because I'm not sure exactly how armored individuals would do. At least that's from the theory that we got in the last time.
Well, I'm a 320-pound half orc. I don't think I should be going. Regardless of armor.
I'm like a 300-pound turtle.
Kane, how do you weigh as much as a turtle?
It's not all that heavy when you consider muscle mass.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I don't think I even weigh that much, and I'm mainly muscle.
I made two.
Mork's also
I'm
6'8".
tree fitty.
How?
10 pounds.
Or technically lighter than me, I'm 175.
That's technical.
Well, that's not counting my gear.
It's lighter in every sense. Because you would have armor and weapons. I believe Ozzy just has like spellbooks and stuff.
Yeah. And a stick.
And a
Well,
stick.
well, that weight's not counting my gear, because the gear I have is about 138 pounds.
Tie the ropes.
So, yeah, it's. I already tied it to you.
Alright. I cast dancing lights. I'd like to put a torch here, here, oops, here, here, and here.
Rebecca, how
having-
do I add like sources of light in this?
Under your GM's tools, there should already be dancing lights, so you can just click and drag, bring them over.
GMs.
Yeah, actually,
Effect tokens.
Kenny,
Oh,
You can even go into effect tokens, and when you cast dancing lights, you can actually just drag them right onto the map.
Not sure where an effect token is.
It should be go in the character tab,
Okay.
and it should be under the Dylan's group.
Yeah, there's
Tab.
torch, candle, and dancing lights.
Yep. So
It'll give me up to 4 of these. So let's do that.
all right. Well,
And then I'll just wander around, see what's going on here. I see a chest. I see a bag of salt.
And
What
while
is
he's
this?
doing that, while he's doing that, I'll ask Taurus to peek around the other corner to see if there's nothing else on the other side that we may be not seeing.
All right. Taurus looks around the corner with a. Oh, I have to get Taurus's sheet up because I PC him.
All right, Ozzy.
That's a problem. I should have access to everybody's.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at the wrong place.
Oh.
Apologies, everybody. I got myself a little mixed up. All right. As he looks around, Taurus is just like, I just see the bed over there.
Okay. If you see anything else moving, let us know.
Will do.
Ozzy, how you? What do
Well,
you guys?
nothing bit me yet. I'll let you know.
All right, that's good.
Is this important?
It's just a spilled like bag of salt. Looks like a spider ripped it open to see what was inside.
Hoping that it was sweet, sweet booger sugar.
Is that a term for cocaine? Kane?
Yes, it is.
I figured.
Anything else?
Let's see. There's a chest over here.
Oh. Okay. Well. 20. Let's see.
I poke at it a little bit with my stick. Does it look locked? Does it look shut? Does it look breakable?
Hmm. It is currently locked, but it's a very rusted lock.
Well, if you can, bring the chest over here. Maybe we can try opening it. Oh, you think you can carry it over?
Here's my theory. How
Wanna
about I
try it?
grab it and you pull me back? That's the way. The worst thing that's going to happen is I will dangle, and this thing will fall to the next floor.
That's a good idea.
All right. Just let me know when you have it. Let me know when you're ready.
All right. I look for a good handle. I make sure I got a good grip on it. But I'm trying not to grip it itself. If there's a handle that's sturdy, I put my my staff through it and I hold on to both handles that way. And then
There is a.
I lay down, hold on to it, let him drag me back.
All right. Both of you, please roll strength checks.
Strength, athletics.
Strength, a dex check, not a strength save. Ozzy.
What's that?
A strength check, not a strength save.
What's the difference?
For 0. For you, nothing. So 14.
All
All
right.
right, Abraxas. 15. All right, yeah. Abraxas, it's a little bit harder this time just because of the added weight of the chest. As you're pulling him in, you have to struggle a little bit, but eventually you are able to pull him and the chest around
Okay.
over there.
Awesome. Haha. Way to go, Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take this downstairs so we have more room to see what's inside.
Roger that.
Oh crap. Becca, is there no way to actually move that? Is that just part of the background? Is it not actually a movable item, the chest.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was.
Probably not. Mark
Okay.
probably created it as just part of the
That's
map
fine.
That's true.
itself.
I just didn't know if it was added as like later as an item or if it was part of the background map itself.
No, it's part of the
you guys
background
have
map.
the you guys
If-
have the chest. No,
Awesome.
just remember that.
Yeah, we'll just mark it saying we managed to get to it. All right, so rusted block we're working with, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, since I'll get out my trusty crowbar and attempt to pry the lock.
I stand back just in case.
Good call.
I'm gonna give him a drum roll.
Uh,
I don't have a drum.
athletics or strength?
Are you trying to break the lock?
Yeah. Since
Strength. Just strength.
all right.
He should get advantage because he's using a crowbar, right?
Yeah. So
Oh, are you using crowbar?
yes.
Then yes, advantage and add your proficiency modifier.
Oh.
Or are you proficient with a crowbar? Sounds
It's
like a weird question.
it's regular mundane item you buy as part of the dungeoneering pack.
I'll say yeah. Just no proficiency then. Just strength with advantage.
22.
Yeah, no, you just pop. The lock breaks and it opens.
Awesome.
Open sesame, folks. As I open the chest.
All right. Inside, you find 22 silver pieces, as well as a just a little tiny like gold locket with a picture of like a child inside of it.
Huh.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Wow.
Nat 20. All right, this is like painted tin.
Mhm.
It's like tin painted gold, and it's something that like a soldier could afford, you know,
Mhm.
just to keep a picture of his family close with him.
Not even high
Probably
quality.
not worth much. No,
Maybe not even.
it
Yeah.
served its function though of keeping his daughter's picture. It would seem.
Doesn't look like anything else is important. Try to
but-
remember the picture. That's all.
I was gonna say, what does the picture look like?
It is a small, like a little elven girl.
Mhm.
Big brown eyes and a brown ponytail, like ponytail braid.
Doesn't seem. I don't suppose anyone would know of this individual, would they?
It's possible. This tower was meant to guard the town, like as like a preemptive tower for the town that was you guys went from.
Okay. In the case, I would say whenever we are finished with this current job, we'll see if there's anyone who may fit this description. Maybe we can return it back to whoever it belonged to.
All right. Add soldiers. What are those called?
Locket.
Yeah, locket. Soldiers locket to your inventory, and then figure out what you guys want to do with the 22 silver pieces.
Let's block it. And for 22, we have. Let's see. So everyone will get 4 silver pieces, and we have 2 silver remaining. I vouch for the extra 2 to go to our bard and our cleric.
Fine. I'm easy.
Why us?
All right. Well, I say we are
um,
officially done with this
So
town. Then.
everybody add four silver to your inventory. Kane add 5, and I will add 5 silver to Taurus' stuff.
Why did we get the extra?
Um,
Does.
Fair.
It's like I kind of lean over and say, "You always want to be sure to give good pay to your healers."
Makes sense.
Stay on the ship's good side when you're at sea. That kind of thing.
Mhm.
Well, in any case, we are.
You guys did this. You guys were on the second floor while you're doing this, right? Or the first floor, I mean.
yeah, we
floor.
go down to
You-
the first floor. Yeah. Yep, yep.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to bring this to the first floor so we had more room to do this around.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. On the first floor, you found the thing. You guys are. What do you guys want to do now?
Well, we are officially done with this tower, so let us leave. But I would like to say, let's at least cover up the doorway entrance, just in case we don't want anything else residing, or at least coming in here.
Well, I mean, if this place is totally decrepit, we could just burn it.
No, I'd rather not.
Again, the stone is in relatively good condition. It's just the wooden parts that have been
Yeah,
destroyed by time.
if anything, it could always be rebuilt and repurposed. So
We could
But-
do that by burning it, but I don't want to send smoke signals to wherever we're going.
that too.
Yeah, good
You don't-
point.
So let's cover up the front door area with what brush we can, and let's just make our way to where our destination awaits.
Mhm.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, if we are all set, let's head out.
Next.
All right. So as you guys leave the tower, kind of leaving that part of the journey behind you, you keep walking up the trail. The trail gets steeper and steeper as you go up the mountain. It gets a little bit harder and harder to climb. Eventually, you start to hear like babbling, like from a river. You hear the water running. It gets louder and louder until you actually come across it. It's a very wide river, and as you look up the trail, you see a large waterfall, like jutting up into the mountain, or I guess flowing down from the mountain.
Hmm.
And about a half mile up on the trail, you see a bridge that goes across as well.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, let's traverse across the bridge. Does it look safe?
All right, so you're approaching the bridge.
Yeah, unless anyone stops me for any reason.
Sorry, I have to.
Oh, that looks safe.
Well, what do we got here?
Sounds like goblins. If I had to take a guess.
All right, so as you go up, you do see two goblins guarding the side of the bridge that you guys are on. You're looking to go. Stop! Halt! One of them points a spear at you. You cross our bridge, you pay us 1 gold.
Who are you?
They look at each other before looking back at you. Very sorry. He's like, I Kurt, he gluts. That's Sneegler. Point to the goblin at the other end of the bridge. The goblin kind of waves.
I waved to him too.
He after he finishes waving, he points his crossbow up at you guys.
Oh, you normally don't see a friendly bunch like this every day, now do you?
Well, where are we going? Where are we here again? Trying to get an artifact. It's guarded by goblins.
No, this is just the trail basically goes, and then this is a continuation of the trail. The trail is on the other, continues over here.
Yeah.
This is seemingly for a while the only bridge to cross the river at.
We could try to make a tree bridge further downstream.
Don't suppose anyone's good with trying to persuade them.
The two goblins are starting to get impatient now. They're like, 1 gold or no cross bridge.
I've got charm person.
I have intimidation.
I am intimidation well, so, but if you want to do the charm thing, they do seem to be getting a little restless.
Alright,
How about we just spam 1 gold?
I mean, that's
Actually-
also a thing that can happen.
Yeah. Actually, hey, Mork.
Hmm.
Why don't you give him a song as form of payment?
I sing the pay.
Roll a persuasion check.
Cool.
I'm just gonna pay them.
Yeah.
Plus- All right. So the goblins look at you and they go, "No song, only go." As they kind of jab their spears at you a little bit, like not trying to hit you, but like to get you to cooperate.
I'll go up and I'll give them 1 gold.
All right, you hand them the gold and they look at you and they go, "Okay, you cross."
Cool, I cross.
You can cross the bridge.
I go with her.
All right, you give them the gold, they let you across.
What the heck? I'll pay.
Yeah, I'll give him gold too.
All right. Everybody who's paying, subtract 1 gold from your inventory and move across the bridge.
Already done.
We'll do that for Tauros as well. All right.
What type of bridge was that as we crossed?
What?
What type of bridge was that as we crossed?
Just like a rope and plank bridge.
Okay.
It looks like railroad tracks.
I wonder how much money they've gathered in tariffs.
We'll definitely know
I
when
mean,
we
they-
come back this way.
I mean,
Yeah.
they got 5 gold today, so
And after we leave their vicinity of hearing, it'd be like, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to deal with that issue when we are done with our job.
once you've crossed the bridge, the goblin at the other end, Sneakly, just kind of waves at you guys politely
Yes.
as you're leaving.
Hey, Sniggly. Nice to meet you.
I like him. It's a shame we'll have to kill him.
As you look to other, he smiles and he's missing like his 4 front teeth as well as his tongue as he smiles at you.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Colorful bunch.
I'd ask him what happened, but it's a moot point.
More like a mute point, am I right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
My brain just died a little.
Bard humor. Lovely.
art humor, that was Dylan humor.
Tomato, tomato. Anyway.
Alrighty.
Alright, so as you so you guys keep walking then. As you keep walking, it is getting colder and colder as you keep going up this trail that leads up this mountain.
Woohoo.
Hit the thermostat.
It's you start to actually hit like thin layers of snow, but as you keep going up, the snow gets deeper and deeper till it's about a 3-inch thick, and you kind of have to like stomp through it to try and keep your pace.
Goodness me.
Holy crap. Straight up the
Alright,
mountain.
so after about another 2 hours of traveling through the snow,
Mhm.
you eventually hit the top of the mountain. But as the road crests
Ouch.
to the top of the mountain, you see it's worn, but it still looks quite sturdy. Stone wall, 50 feet high. It goes in both directions, like a complete square. It doesn't. You don't really see any other means of entrance except this massive, like just gigantic set of double wooden doors. Again, while they look aged by the weather and everything, they are strongly in place. They are not going. The only thing over the top of the wall is just the rest of the mountain above you.
You seen any more signs of goblins up here? Have we seen any more signs of goblins up here?
No, those were the only goblins that you saw up until that point.
Oh. I guess this is our point of entry of location we need to go to. Fun.
Are we sure? I mean, have we gone the right way? Do we even know where we're going?
I've been following the map as close as possible. This is the end of the trail.
Works. Works for me.
One moment. Apologies.
I don't see the doors. I see a great big black square.
Just give it a moment.
What?
It's
Oh,
the box of imagination.
Oh, there we go.
See, it worked.
Nope, I added you twice.
Oh no! Double vision!
Reality just glitched. Everybody take 300 psychic damage.
Okay, we are on the outside.
In 1,000 years.
You have just come up to the door.
Okay.
And okay, thank you. I see the marker, Rebecca, whoever fixed that. I appreciate it.
Keeps changing me.
I saw you move over. I'm like, oh crap! Delete, 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 delete.
I moved over and I'm like,
It's all good now.
I don't know what. I haven't seen anything. Anyway, how thick does the snow look in front of the door?
the snow looks up on the door. It has piled up over the years.
Can I knock
but,
on the door?
Go for it.
I knock on the door.
It's this large, just like boom sound. Like, you know, these are thick doors. That you're knocking.
Well,
No response.
I would say.
Nobody's home.
No. If you don't remember, this place has been quote unquote abandoned, so I would hope no one's going to answer. But aside from that,
Moved.
I run around to both sides. Take a look. Hey,
well,
I'm gonna walk along all the walls, see if I can spot anything out of place.
Roll perception. Actually, you're trying to look at it. Roll investigation. I apologize. As you look, the top of the walls have have about a foot. They're 15 feet tall stone, but there's another like foot of snow on top of that as it goes up. That actually kind of obscures your view of what could even be at the on the other side of the top of that wall. It goes directly into the mountain though. Like there is no breaks in it. There are no holes. Nothing like that.
see anything?
No, just a jutting gate into the mountain.
Well, looks like the only way in is through this door.
Can I push open the door?
Roll a strength check.
Yeah, okay.
Is there any way to see between cracks, see if there's like a crossbeam in there?
Eef.
Kui, as you push, and the door starts to move, then it stops as the crossbeam stops the door from moving.
Ah,
And then you also look and you see that there is also a lock on this door as well.
crossbeam lock.
Crossbeam lock. How do you
Crossbeam
do?
on one side and then lock, so it's crossbeam on the opposite side of you guys, and then it's locked from this side as well.
Can I inspect the lock?
Go for it.
I inspect the lock. And am I supposed to roll for it, or
Oh, yeah, sorry, roll investigation. I apologize. I thought I said that. Investigation.
no?
As you look at this lock, it's an iron lock, put added onto the wood door. It's You don't know much about like locks or lock. Oh wait, you do though, don't you?
I think I do.
You do.
I was a criminal, wasn't I?
Yeah. Do you have thieves' tools?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to try and pick this lock or what? You feel confident in your abilities after looking at it?
Would I get like any advantage or anything?
But you would get your proficiency on top of. You get to roll with your proficiency for your thieves' tools.
Is that odd? Is that added automatically?
It might be. Let me look at your character sheet. Nope, my bad. Ignore that. I believe it is automatically. Okay. You want to
Yeah,
roll
it's
it?
just the proficiency bonus. Sure, I'll
Okay,
attempt.
roll it for dexterity, please.
So I click on the tools, right?
You click on the tools, and then when you go to the chat,
It
it'll
says
ask you
query. I can't do anything to it. Query attribute. There it is. Okay, I'm fixing it. There you go.
Alright, yeah, you guys see this large lumbering turtle kind of bend down and with unnatural deftness of hands just put the lock in and then fiddle with it for a few seconds before there's just an audible click, and you see the lock is no longer keeping the door in place.
Can I keep this lock?
Sure.
Yes, it's up to you.
I want this lock. You said it's iron, right?
Yep. Added an iron lock to your inventory, I suppose.
Should I specify that there's no key to it?
Yes.
Thanks.
An iron lock without key.
Any luck there?
Well, I got one part of the problem done.
Right. Now we got to deal with the crossbeam.
Crossbeam.
Alright. Any way we can help with that?
Possibly. I think if I put a python in near the top of the door, we could lower the rope down. We just have to figure out how to actually catch it. We ought to be able to push the door in far enough to sort of grab it around it, because normally the lock would have kept it closed completely, or enough to keep us from reaching it.
When you pushed in initially, the lock, when it caught it,
Mhm.
the crossbar actually caught before the lock did.
Okay.
So even if you push with all your might, you only get about an inch of space in the door frame to work with.
All right.
Could I use my halberd to like lift up the crossbeam out of place?
You would have to describe to me how you want to do it, and then potentially.
Like, if we open it like just enough that I can fit my crossbeam in between the doors and like lift it up out of place.
Yeah. If you guys want to do, you would have to have two people pushing on the door to keep it as flexed as you could, and then you would have to do it with your halberd, but you could potentially do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to help with this at all. I'm just going to stand back.
I'll help with the door if needed.
I'll help with the door.
All right. Abraxas and Morg, please roll strength checks for me, please.
Strength checks. Coming up.
How deliciously average of me.
All right. Morg, it's a little difficult for you, but Abraxas is able to pick up the brunt on his end, and you guys are able to get it, push the door, and you can feel it really budging against that crossbeam. But there is just enough space for you to get your halberd in.
Alright. Do I have to roll for anything to
Are you
try
using
and lift it out?
the bladed end or the flat end of your halberd to try and pick it up?
I'm gonna use the flat end. The more surface area contact I have, the better it'll be for me to get it out.
Okay. Roll me an athletics, please. I will say with disadvantage because this is kind of a weird. Alright.
I have an idea.
You're able to,
I'm
you're able
sad.
to push it up just a little bit, but you can feel it kind of wiggling, but with the added pressure against the beam of the doors being pushed, it's not budging completely.
Tell you what, I climb down on the ground on all fours and see if there's a way she can use me as a lever. Try to get advantage on the thing. Just pry it against my back to try to lift it up.
So you basically want her to put the handle on the like small of your back and then push down on her end to try and
Yep, to
pry
lift
it
it up. Yep.
All right. I would need someone else to hold the door, so Toros is gonna come over here to try and hold the door for this. Mork, please roll another strength check to keep the door like pushed on your side.
Okay.
All right. This time you knew what to expect with the door this time, so you just summoned that orcish brutality and just pushed the door open enough. This time it actually goes about 1.5 inches to work with. Just with your guys' strength, you're starting to bend the bar a little bit. All right. Audrey, roll me just a straight athletics check this time, since you have Abraxas helping you with it. What's negating? Yeah, this time you get him. You put it on his back and you just push down on your side, and you hear a pop as the beam goes up and then kind of snaps in half a little bit from the door. And the two people pushing on the door, you kind of stumble in as the doors fly open. Now you're standing in the courtyard.
Mathematics, bitch.
Well, now. We're now one step.
Doctor,
You come into a courtyard that is just made of stone fit together. It makes a really large open area and leading to a set of stone stairs that lead into the temple. Each door has a symbol of a forge on it with a hammer resting.
Forge with a hammer. Religious, I presume, or just a house symbol?
Roll. Which? What are you trying to check to see if it is?
If it's a symbol I am familiar with, or if I recognize.
Yeah, roll history then, or did you already?
That was Ozzy who rolled it,
Oh, that was Ozzy.
but let me see history for me.
Sorry, I just saw the roll. I didn't look at who rolled it. You look at it, you know that this is the symbol of one of the lesser-known dwarven, like gods of mountains.
Huh.
Lesser known.
Lesser known.
Well, it's a dwarven deity, but it's not one I'm familiar with, at least.
Must be Brad.
Brad, the dwarven mountain god.
That's right.
You remember reading about that in college somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. It was in
In,
between.
like, your friend's notes after smoking that silly weed
Yes, that's
that
right.
you guys got your hands on from your roommate Kent.
Yes, that I made with my alchemy kit.
his domains are the mountain and being totally gnarly.
Gnarly.
This is true. You remember
Awesome.
it in your notes. Anyway,
All right.
so yeah.
All right. All right.
So yeah.
Well, Brad, with his gnarliness, what are we going to do with these? What are these here? They look like guardians.
Currently, you just see a set of 3 statues in here, with the center one being about 5 feet taller than the other 2.
Does she look like the chick on the front cover?
Does she, Rebecca? I don't actually. I haven't looked at the cover too extensively.
Yes, the cover is meant to be this courtyard.
Okay, yeah. Yes,
God,
it
I'm
does.
good.
Well, I will approach the center one to see if there's any nameplates or anything that seems different about it.
Everybody, please. Can everybody tell me their passive perception, please?
For me, that's 13.
11.
Oh, why is there a second morgue?
12.
Did I add a second morgue?
Yeah.
Yes.
There can always be more morgue.
Wait, no, where?
Doppelgangers everywhere.
To the
There's
right.
one right here.
Oh,
And then
God.
there's one right here.
Mork, this is my brother Mork.
Mork, the snow mirages are starting to get to you guys, as you think you see a second Mork, but then he suddenly vanishes.
Okay, that was just me that didn't see the wind picking up, and I thought I saw a morgue there for a second, right?
Aren't we inside? Does the wind matter anymore?
All right, so who all's passive perception was above 12?
Me.
Not me.
Mine was equal to 12.
Equal to 12. Okay, so equal or all right, so
You got my GM
Tauros.
note. Did you see my GM note?
Yep.
Okay.
So Koboros kind of pointed out to you guys, but you guys have noticed it. There are bones and skulls scattered around this courtyard, but just rusted, broken, like destroyed armor.
Mm.
Yummy.
Ah, crap.
Well, we were told that people of this place did potentially go crazy and they did kill themselves. This was maybe this is one of the many battles that took place here. I take it the armor looks rusted.
Oh yeah, the armor is totally destroyed. Like there are breaks in it from what appears to be some kind of like fighting, but even after that, the elements and time have taken their toll on it.
Mm.
Because if there's anything that's good for metal, it's time and moisture.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, in any case, looks like we came across one of the many aftermaths of the battle that took place here. So, I say tread lightly, folks. And I will.
Why are you rolling medicine, Ozzy?
You okay over there, Ozzy?
I'm just having a great time rolling dice. I thought I was going to be rolling them privately. That's all. I screwed up.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Well-
Why were you trying to roll medicine though?
He was trying to discreetly take his herpes medication.
Yes. I was trying to do something disgusting with a skull eye socket.
Oh my god.
Uh,
All the rest of the party
You
take
guys-
15 points of psychic damage from the sight.
I'm
Y'all
not
gonna
looking.
vote?
I'm not looking.
You can all
It's
mess
like-
with me again. Good.
It's like at least clean it out first. Ugh.
yes.
Okay, so what does everybody want to do?
I want to check.
Actually,
Oh.
apologies, but can everybody just roll? Just to keep us organized. Can everybody please roll me an initiative, just so I can kind of go down everybody's
Okay.
thing in an organized way.
Sure.
Sure.
You're not fooling anyone.
Oh, I forgot to even click myself.
Same.
Yeah, remember to click your character.
Yeah.
Yay, more rolls. I don't know if I ever
Okay, now-
pointed this out.
Okay, no, I'll change yours to what your first roll was.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. I didn't see what my first roll was, so I was cool with it.
It was Brax's. I will change yours as well
Okay.
to your first roll, since you just didn't have your thing selected.
Am I missing? I thought I rolled initiative.
You probably did. You just might not have had your character selected. Got an 11 on initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Current turn order is I gotta do Taurus as well.
Nice.
Dang.
It's like still feeling chilled and cold. It's like
Tauros is just gonna move up and spend some time checking out these statues and stuff. Braxis, you are up.
I think I'd actually like to join him too, because I was initially curious on the statues.
All right. Roll an investigation.
Okie dokie.
That's 17.
Yep.
So yeah, the statues are all near identical, just with the one in the middle being much larger. They're all holding swords that point towards the entrance of the where you guys came from.
Okay. Looking over the statues.
With the 17, you notice that the swords are actually separate from the statues. They are not one piece of material.
Oh. Is it an actual sword or is it a stone sword?
It's metal.
Does it look rusted?
No, actually, surprisingly, it looks to be in pretty good shape comparatively.
I'll compare it with my long sword.
But how are you trying to compare?
Like how different of a metalwork there is in it.
I would say roll just a general intelligence check for that, please.
Okay.
Looks about the same. It's just instead while yours has a actual handle material like meant to be gripped and used in combat, the other is just complete metal, no handle material or anything.
Okay. And kind of seeing that, it's like I look over at Toros. Hey, Toros, check the sword. It looks different from the rest of the statue.
Oh, you're right. It's a stone statue, but it's holding a metal sword.
I'm also surprised it's not rusted like the rest of the armor that we saw in the courtyard earlier.
Maybe there's some kind of protective magic or, divine upholding.
I'll look back. Hey, Ozzy, Morg. I don't suppose any of you can detect magic, can you?
Sure can.
Which one of you is casting detect magic?
Which one just detected magic? Ozzy did.
Okay. So
Mork
yeah,
isn't clicking the
Ozzy, you do sense magic on these. Wait, how far away are you? What's the reach on that?
Probably one of
It'll
the
last for a while, but it's 30 feet in all directions.
Okay, you're moving up. Okay, yeah. You do detect magic on all three of these statues.
Hmm.
It is transmutation magic on all of them.
Transmutation. So it'll change from something to something else. Or from nothing to stone to flesh, and then try to kill us.
Taurus looks, or it could be changing from rusted to non-rusted.
I don't think so. That wouldn't give you transmutation magic.
What type of school of magic did you say that was?
Transmutation.
I'm not too familiar with the schools of magic. What does transmutation normally follow with?
Changes from one thing to another.
Just changing the essence of something or changing its appearance.
Is that normally applied on, like, weaponry of that nature?
I'm not thinking it's the weapon.
It can be applied on some art pieces do have it applied. Some magical artists will sculpt something in stone and then transmute it to metal or clay to stone. Do things that way. So for artistic pieces, yes, but best you can tell that the sword was made as an artistic piece in addition to the thing, so it's possible that transmutation magic was just used to bring the piece together as a whole. You guys aren't entirely sure.
Yeah, that seems a little odd, but maybe there's more to these statues in this courtyard we may not be seeing. So, if there's anything else you guys noticed, well, do let us be aware.
Sure. Why not? My armor up.
Sorry. Mork, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna check the acoustics of the room.
Alright. Roll a performance.
Mork is not a smart man.
You're in an open courtyard on a windy peak of a mountain.
Okay, I thought there was a roof on this place.
No, it's an open courtyard in a windy peak of a mountain. It's
So there's some-
acoustic aren't great.
There's some good reverberation. I'm getting some good tonnage.
Yeah, there's some reverberation. You see an avalanche occur like on the side of the mountain to your east from your playing.
That's gonna excite Mork, and he's gonna start playing fervently.
God.
All right,
Please.
then roll a d100 real quick.
Oh no.
Mork's intelligence is 9. I don't know. I can't do anything about this. Yeah, no, he's stupid.
I made the snow slide. Ah!
That's why he hasn't been making the smartest of comments and decisions this whole time.
All right. Would anybody like to do anything to stop Mork?
Maybe one.
No.
Can I grab his hand?
Sure. Roll athletics, and Kane roll either acrobatics or athletics.
Wow.
Kane, please still roll though, just because you could match. No.
Wow.
She just kind of the turtle just kind of comes over and just kind of grabs your hand and like kind of lowers it to your side, like no.
I'm gonna shake my head. I'm gonna shake my head no at him.
And I'm gonna go like walk away and pout.
All right. You guys did not. An avalanche did not fall on you all.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're welcome.
It's like kind of looking back. It's like, whew, goodness.
Kane, you want to do anything else, or expect to end your part?
Yeah, I think that's just gonna end his thing. He's just gonna walk away and just kind of like be Batman for a minute.
All right. Ozzy, you're up.
I cast mage armor. I'm done.
All right. You have mage armor. That lasts 8 hours. Or how long does that last?
Yeah, 8 hours.
8 hours. All right. Send the description of that to the chat, please, just for my reference.
Sure, why not?
Excuse me.
I'm pretty sure it adds like plus something to your AC, right?
Yeah, at least 3.
3.
Dun, 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 dun.
Kui, you are up. What do you want to do?
It looks like there's some kind of door behind the statues, so I want to see if I can go investigate that.
All right. All right. There is a similar to the front temple. It is locked, and there is a barricade, but this time the barricade is stone, and the lock seems to be in a bit better shape. Why are you rolling Firebolt for, Ozzy?
Because I clicked on the wrong button.
All right, cool.
I was
You
trying
guys
to
can cause an avalanche here. I will let you know that.
read the range on it.
My entire web browser just closed everything on me again.
Oh, great.
Give me 1 second while I bring it back up.
Do you want to describe to me what you want to do, and I can roll, or like tell you what you need to roll when you get back?
I would like to, I don't know, inspect this lock a little closer, I guess, to see if it's something I can handle or not.
All right, that'll be an investigation when you come back.
Duly noted. Trying to come back from the dead, currently. Everyone just sees Kui stall with a loading
You see the-
screen appear above them.
There's
see
a big
this-
buffer circle in her chest.
You hear the dial-up noise.
The turtle leans down and looks at the lock as his mouth opens, and an ungodly screeching like perforates the
Gosh.
area around you. No. All right, you back?
We die in an avalanche, you're welcome.
No.
I always knew dial-up would kill me.
All right, roll your investigation, please.
All I see is black on my screen.
Uh,
Oh, there we go. It's loading now.
Good name for a creepypasta.
what? All I see is black on my screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say a metal song, but then like the on my screen kind of kills it for the metal genre. Nice.
All right.
Oh, wow.
You look at this lock, and as like you try to look and like try to get your eye closer to the hole to look at, and you just bonk your head against the door, and you're like, ah.
How dare it? I'm gonna see if I can pick the lock.
All right. Roll thieves' tools, please.
Wow.
Did you get 9? No. You try to pick it, but it's not working. You're not able to get it.
Guess I have to find a key now.
Well,
I'm going to look at the other people. I'm going to point at the lock, and I'm just going to say key.
okay.
Mork's gonna say, no, that's a lock.
Audrey, is that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. First is gonna come over and look at it and be like, sorry. All right. As Taurus kind of takes a look at it, she looks around. She's like,
I think Taurus is a guy.
yeah, Taurus is getting in bed. Taurus is like, I think it might be possible to pick this lock because I don't. This foot is this snow is about a foot thick, and we don't even know if the key was, out here. Could be inside there for all we know.
Well, if anything else, hey Ozzy, Mork, why don't you see if any of the bodies have a key on them, while Kui and Taurus deal with the lock.
Sorry. Thing to note. The bar is on the outside of the door that you guys are on. The door
Okay.
bar.
It's on the same side that we are?
Yep.
Okay.
Could keep something in.
Or prevent something from getting out.
Taurus goes, they did say that that the priest went crazy and had everybody stay in here all the time ago, you know.
True, but for what
Or,
reason?
I'm sorry, had a vision.
Army of zombie priests. Good idea for song.
Pretty
Work on
brutal. Taurus is going to try and lift the bar up. It's heavy though. It's solid stone. No, Taurus goes up and just puts his hand under it, like awfully just. It's not even budging as he's trying to lift it. Just come on, someone help!
I'll help him.
Roll a strength check with advantage since you're technically helping. Even with your, large total might, you are currently unable to lift it. You're starting to get it to budge, but it is a heavy bar of stone.
Someone else, come help us.
Alright, give me a moment. As I look back to Mork and Ozzy. Ozzy. While I'm helping them with the door, maybe you can search around the dead corpses that may have a key.
A Braxis,
Hmm?
actually. Let me see something real quick.
In a 30-foot radius, I start grabbing bodies and shaking them.
Oh, wow.
Why would you do that?
Prestidigitation, see if we can find a key.
He's doing a shakedown. It's a shakedown. Never seen a shakedown before?
Shaking them down. No key.
Does a 9 hit you?
No. Wait, who?
Abraxas.
9? No.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, this you see the sword from the statue in front of you suddenly shoot out from the hand, but you're able to dodge out of it. It just sticks into the snow
Whoa!
beside you.
What the heck?
You see now that the statue that was in also you hear cracking noises as the stone starts to move and animate as the woman kind of seems to come to life as she takes a step off the pedestal toward you and just looks down at you.
I kind of raise my shield, hoping that it doesn't attack me again.
All right, I need to roll initiative for these guys, so give me one moment, please.
It's like, guys, I think we got a problem.
I think Taurus and I should set down this beam now.
Hey, Rebecca, which animated statue? Right, my bad. Hi.
Roll down.
Abraxas, you have a dexterity higher than 0, right?
Yes. Oh, wait. No, my dex is 10, so no.
Oh. Okay, actually, she's gonna go first then.
That's just got a lot more interesting.
Oh wow.
Oh. Okay then. And one more.
Oh boy.
All right. So this flying sword just attacked you. That's going to make it worse than the flying sword. So this flying sword is going to move over to you or to Tauros and take a swing at him.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wow, wait.
And,
wow.
Yeah, that'll hit. Healing.
758 points of healing damage.
Points of healing. Then, yes.
So nothing happens?
You see Tauros suddenly glow to life with a radiant energy.
Awesome.
Tauros is now a god. Anyway.
He is Brad.
Oh no.
Cool.
Turned into
Tauros was Brad the whole time. All right, now the sword takes a slash to Tauros and kind of gets him across the abdomen. He's like, "Oh, so where did these even come from?" The statue, though, Abraxas, is just gonna reel back and just try and punch you in the face with his giant stone fist.
Well, I had my shield out, so.
So yeah, that increases your armor class by 2.
Oh, okay.
Does an 18 hit you?
Nope.
No? Alright. Yeah, she just hits the shield and it kind of pushes you back a little bit, but you're able to block the force of it. But I believe she is multi-attack.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so she's gonna reach in with her other hand then and come in for another punch attack. I'm going to assume a 14 doesn't hit if it's 20 did, or an 18 didn't.
Nope.
Alright, yeah, no, she unable to attack you.
I can say no.
Sitting
Yeah.
there just kind of getting Hulk smashed into the ground though on your shield by this giant scope woman.
Jeez.
But it is your turn.
All right. So the sword and the statue are attacking separately.
Yes, the swords have now flown out of the statue's hands and are. The swords are just kind of floating there. The statue is attacking separately.
The sword is sentient.
Okay, that's something you don't see every day, and a little discerning.
Nah.
Why give the statues hands at that point?
Well, at this point, of course I'd be attacking, but however though. All right, I guess I'll go after the statue since that one does tend to be the, I guess, threat.
Alright.
So let's see, longsword.
Uh, 16 to hit.
Yep.
If you guys wouldn't mind when you roll, calling your rolls out to me just so I can, like, not have to constantly search them.
Oh wow.
Wait, so
No, sorry, that was my bad. That wasn't an actual attack. I clicked something while I was trying to expand this window.
so did a 16 hit?
No, actually, you swing the sword and the sword just clangs off of the stone.
Yep.
Not actually dealing any significant damage to the armor.
Okay. It's like, Ozzy, Mork, I could probably use their assistance here.
And with that, Mork, it is your turn.
Alright, let me see something. Yeah, I'm not reaching that. I will give Abraxas inspiration.
How do you want to inspire him?
Sing a song about a majestic dragon smashing stone.
Sing the song, Kane.
Dylan, I hate you.
You don't
Do
have
it,
to sing the
Kane.
song. Yeah. No, you sing this orcish ballad. Dragon, smash stone. And Abraxas, you just-
smack the rock. It go forward, get the loot. I don't know.
It go plop.
It go plop. You poop on the stone.
10 out
and
of 10.
with these orcish tunes filling your ears and your spirit, you feel inspired, Abraxas. You feel like you can take this stone. It's nothing to you. Gain. What's your inspiration dice, Kane?
A d6.
Yeah, so gain a d6 inspiration die.
Cool.
Just a reminder, those can be used for attacks or ability checks, but not damage.
Gotcha.
Anything else on your turn, Mark?
No, that takes pretty much my. Well, yeah, I guess I'll move.
It's a bonus action to.
Inspire someone?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
Then I am gonna put some vicious mockery all up in this fool.
All right. Go for it.
I'm just checking something.
DC 13 Wisdom save. What's the effect if she fails the save?
Let me look. It didn't. I clicked on the actual spell and I was expecting it to tell me all that, but it did not because I'm not allowed to have things.
If you go into your spells options and you click,
Yeah, I'm.
click, it'll say send spell with roll.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Takes 1d4 psychic and has disadvantage on next attack roll
Alright.
before the end of its next turn.
Okay. It is able to pass the save. It doesn't seem to even really like hear the fact that you were insulting it. Seems completely unaffected.
That's a shame.
And then you realize that you are literally trying to sing to a rock. Maybe more wood. Never mind. All right. Is that your
Mork
turn?
was told to do something, and he is doing what he does best.
Very good.
Telling rocks
Is that
they're
your
ugly.
turn? Okay.
Telling monsters they're ugly.
Don't like rocks. They're ugly. Ozzy, you're up.
Let's see. I can move and throw a spell.
Yeah, you can move and then you take your action to throw a spell. Yeah, just for future reference, you can take your movement, bonus action, and action in any order that you want.
How do I do that thing you did there, trying to measure things?
Oh, you see the tool right below the magnifying glass that's like a circle with a little ruler coming out of it.
Okay.
Click on that and then just drag from you to the thing you want.
All right. Well, since we're ganging up on this one, I'm going to firebolt it.
Alright. Roll to hit.
First, I gotta find my character. There it is. And then, why is that open? Because it shouldn't be. And then, blah.
Yes, that will hit. Roll your damage, please.
Awesome.
I cooked some stone. Hopefully, it did some damage.
Toasty.
Yeah, your fire hits it, and you see some of the stone bits just burst off from the force of the impact. The
Awesome.
fire itself doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to it, though, but it does feel it. It kind of staggers backwards a little bit.
Awesome.
It's going to bring us to Kui. It is your turn.
Stein just said that she got home.
Oh, okay. If she wants to join us, she can whenever she's ready.
I'll let her know. Alright, my turn, eh?
What do you want to do?
I am going to help Tauros with this
Alright.
sword thing.
Keep in
Can I
mind
move?
you have a... you have a... sorry, what are you asking?
No, you go ahead and say your thing first, please.
As I said, just keep in mind you do have a 10-foot range because of reach with your halberd.
I mean, I can do that, but I can get advantage if I go to the other side of it, right?
Yes, if you go to the other side, you can take flanking advantage.
And I will do flanking advantage as I smack
If you're
down
moving
the
through
sword.
its space there, it will get an attack of opportunity on you, though.
Then never mind.
You would have to move just around, like, over here this way, and then back down to here if you wanted to do it that. Just like if you move directly through something's space where it is, you take an attack. You take an attack.
So I expand my little arc of walking path.
As long as that's still it was within your movement that you have.
I believe so. Let me check. I was over here. Over here. Kind of. Oh no, there's that thing. Okay, I don't think it is, so I'm just going to attack actually from the other side of Doros.
Okay.
I'm going to smack it with my halberd and be like, psh, get away.
Are you
I'm
hitting with
not
the
actually
bladed side or flat?
This is
Just
this is an actual weapon, right? It's not just stone I'm smacking.
No, it's a weapon, yeah.
The bladed side, I suppose.
Okay, just because you said smack and not like slash.
There's gonna be some clanging.
What was your roll? 24? Yeah, that hits. It's roll damage.
Well, bam. 11.
Alright. You just bring your halberd out as Tauros kind of reels back from being slashed, and just bring it down onto this sword. As you do it, it kind of chips part of the way through the blade before it just like clatters to the ground and kind of floats back up slowly. If it could be like swaying, it would. You know what I mean? Like when people get up after getting hit really hard.
Yes.
But it's a sword, so it just kind of vibrates in the air a little bit.
Oh. Oh wow.
Anything else you want to do?
The sword shaves his head.
Basically.
Taros is squishy, isn't he? Is there any way I can like pull him back behind me?
You would have to use your action. You would have to use your action to do that, and you use that to attack.
Okay, then I guess that's it for now. I just went up from behind Tauros and went, yeah, bitch.
Alright. The next one is this big one here is going to move over here and attack you, Abraxas.
Alright.
With a nat 1. Does that hit?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, no, the sword just swings
Amazingly,
at
it does.
you. The sword swings at you, and it tries to swing at the same time as this statue is attacking. And because they're two separate entities, they kind of just clang off each other. That's kind of where its turn ends. As it takes some time to.
Miss Stein says she'll be on shortly.
Okay. And that's going to bring it up to this sword, who is going to fly over to you, Queen. Nope, not the statue.
It's like, oh.
Nope, just the sword. The statues are staying in place. The sword comes over to you to attack from behind Queen.
Oh,
It is
wow.
going to probably not hit. It's a 5 on the dice, so can't imagine it hitting.
Yeah,
Does a 9 hit you?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, it just kind of clangs off your turtle shell back and just kind of wobbles backwards from the impact. Like what?
It shook.
It is shook. Tauros, seeing that you're able to damage it, is actually whatever. Score to second from more radiance. What's the range of that? Alright, Tauros is actually going to move up here by these two, taking an attack of opportunity from the sword, which is not going to hit. As Tauros just starts sprinting, the sword swings, but is just barely able to catch like the edge of his cloak. His torso is over here, and he's going to cast Word of Radiance between these two.
What's that do?
Well, for everything in a 5-foot radius, must make a Constitution save or take 5 radiant damage.
Does that include me too?
No, I believe it is only creatures that they choose as
Oh,
like enemy creatures.
nice.
Actually,
Nothing
let me
like a
make sure
selective
about that. I'm
AoE.
sorry. Let me make sure about that. I don't want to say that's the thing if it's not true. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range. Yep.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. Just as he casts that, you're gonna have to make the Constitution checks. No, but yes. So the statue was able to pass, but the sword just gets engulfed in this burst of radiant energy as it kind of it travels up the blade, and giving it this weird shine as it's kind of burning the metal a little bit, like searing it.
Huh.
Kane, for you, you just basically blew the blade with magic.
Pretty lights. Go boom.
Indeed.
Alright, Kui, since this one is now pissed at you and by itself, it's going to come up to you and attack, and it will get advantage because it's flanking you.
Oof. Dean.
That's 15. Does that hit?
15 does not hit.
All right. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't roll twice. Never mind. The other one was an 8.
Yeah, no.
All right, so it keeps going, but it just keeps clanging off your shell. Again, these things don't really seem to realize that you are have a protective shell.
That I'm beefy.
Wait, did I hear that? Victoria's here.
I believe that was her.
I haven't even said a thing yet. Just got here.
Yeah, what's up? I just know things.
I am finely tuned to your presence.
Me too.
DMing
Anyway,
gives you omniscience.
It does actually. All right, well, you can have your character back. I'm done with NPCing it.
What's
You
wrong
sound
with Toros? What did he do?
begrudged. Actually, Tauros is doing pretty well. He just kind of damaged a sword with pretty lights.
Yeah,
Well-
you're fighting a statue and 3 swords.
A statue
Speaking
and
of-
3 swords. Yeah, I was
Yep,
about to ask what the heck is going on.
So you
Everything all at
guys
once.
went to a goblin bridge, paid gold, got across. I took the gold out of your inventory because I assumed you would have just gone with the group on it.
Fair.
So that's where
Um,
you're wrong, kiddo.
You guys,
You're
you
right.
guys made it to this place, and you were able to kind of finagle your MacGyver your way into this courtyard. But when you and Kui, Audra's character, tried to lift this stone bar that keeps the doors closed, the statue in the middle here, and all 3 swords attacked.
Oh snap, we're Tomb Raidering it.
Yeah,
Yep, and
basically.
you've been fighting for about 10 minutes, so we're not too far in.
Oh snap.
But
10
the statue
whole
of
minutes?
Brax.
What? Oh, 2 rounds.
It's been 2 rounds. I'm at 10 minutes of real time. Like,
Oh,
hard
oh,
time.
yeah.
Oh, I was about to be like 10 minutes. Holy crap.
No, yeah. You guys have had 600 rounds. Have fun.
Oh god.
No, this Abraxas, the statue, is going to make 2 more attacks at you.
Okay.
Don't forget you got that dank inspiration though.
Does that doesn't work
no,
on AC,
you-
does it?
No, it doesn't work on AC. It would work if you were attacking it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for some reason I was thinking about checks, like in case some kind of check had to be made.
Alright. Oh, it's actually on my desktop. I was trying to look through my phone to where I put the thing that is. Stats.
Ew.
Alright, I don't suppose a 15 hits you.
No.
Alright, and does a 22 hit you?
Yes, a 22 will hit.
Alright, this thing is gonna reel back and it finally is able to get around your shield and just get like a big stone fist into your chest. It's going to deal 5 bludgeoning damage to you.
5 points.
5.
Really? It's like,
Yeah, you were able to like kind of block it, but its fist still got through and was able to like hit you in the chest.
all right.
It is now your turn.
All right. Well, I'll make an attempt to swing at the statue again with my longsword.
Alright.
There we go.
Nat
26.
20, yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, Abraxas.
All right. That is 10 points total.
It's because I sang him.
Braxis, what is your fighting style?
Defense.
Defense? Okay, cool. So, yeah, 10 damage.
Right. And
Yeah, this time you just get in there and you're able to hit where you hit before, and you're able to just get it sliced into this stone as you just Excalibur this bitch and pull your sword out of its stone body. It seems hurt, but it's such a big, sturdy figure that it's not really. You can tell you did damage, but the creature isn't reacting at all. Anything
okay.
else?
I think that's it for now.
Mork, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I am going to move to. Well, no, crap. I'm going to move to here,
All right.
which I believe. Yeah, cool. And now I'm going to cast a spell
What
that
spell?
I need to get to. Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. All right. Keep in mind, Thunderwave does hit everybody. It is not selective.
In a 15-foot cube, and always in a 15-foot cube except for enemies.
Let me measure this up. 15.
I
Yep.
was gonna say, which way are you aiming it?
15.
It's out of center of me.
It's a radius attack.
Thank God I'm not within range.
No, you Audrey, are just out of range.
Hallelujah.
I did not
It's,
pick that spot on accident.
DC 13. Statue is going to pass, but the sword is going to fail.
It's for half damage.
Oh, it's for half damage? Alright, so half of 13. Rounded up, that's 7. So yeah, your thunder, this wave of just explosive vibrational force just explodes from your body as you strum your... wait, what instrument does Marple? You have a drum. Yeah, he just starts banging his mace against his war drum until he gets one good hit, and it just... boom. This vibrational explosion spreads out from... This is centered on Mork as it breaks part of the... kind of goes through and breaks a lot of the rocks off of the statue, and the metal from the sword just vibrates until it just kind of breaks into little tiny metal shards.
And then well, anything that fails to save is also knocked 10 feet away. So.
The sword is dead.
Oh. Hooray
killed
for
the
killing
sword.
Hooray for killing inanimate objects.
Good job. Thank you,
It's
Mork.
okay, dead. It's destroyed.
Technically, it's actually an inanimate object now.
There's a bunch of metal shards on the
It
ground.
is what it should be.
Alright, do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I'll go ahead and give some inspiration to Tauros.
Oh snap! Give me that
Right.
sweet inspiration so I can
How
smack
do you
the thing
inspire
with the force.
Taurus?
I'm gonna do
Go
a
ahead.
sick drum solo after my Thunderwave.
Alright, after their thunder wave, you just hear boom, 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 boom.
The drum
You
solo
feel
from
inspired.
Frantic Disembowelment by Cannibal Corpse.
What?
It's a
Oh, I thought it was the drum solo for Land Down Under. I thought that was the intro.
That was the drum solo for Coming in the Air Tonight, y'all.
Yeah, I got
I
that.
thought we were doing Drawn Down with the Sickness. My bad.
I
Oh my
wanted-
god.
I really wanted it to be the intro for Land Down Under. That would've
No,
been-
it's
we all picked very different music.
Dun, dun,
whatever.
dun, 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 dun.
Everybody hears a little different thing, but Tauros, you hear drum music that gets you in the fighting spirit, so you take a D6 inspiration back.
Gets him in
Cool.
the wiggly mood.
Alright.
I use that for
Uh,
attacks, right?
Yes, you can use that for your attacking rolls or for any like strength or skill, like any skill or attribute checks as well, but you cannot add it to damage.
Nice. Okay.
Right, Ozzy, you are up.
Ozzy, you're so far away, you little.
Yeah.
It's because he's squishy.
I'm
We
scared.
know. We are very aware after last session how squishy.
Stay
he was.
well away from everything that is
Ouch.
sharp.
I want to be at least 2 rounds away, so, but I can still shoot everything. So the
That's
statue's still up. Statue is still up, so I'm probably going to launch another firebolt at it.
Roll to hits, please.
That's that.
12. 12 does not hit. This time the fire just kind of spells off the rock as it hits, with no damage seemingly done at all.
Oops. Next.
Is that the end of your turn then?
I got nothing. There's nothing
Queen,
more
you are
useless
up.
than first and second level wizard.
Keep in mind there is
Yep.
an enemy right there behind you.
Wizards aren't the
Yeah.
best at low level.
I know. But thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it.
It's just that they kind of blend in with the.
They do blend in. I think there's a way that you can like tint their background that makes them stand out a little better.
Yeah, you
I know
can.
you can.
Click on the token, and then there should be a little gear wheel next to it, and then you'll have the list of
I
stuff.
know you can tint the token. I didn't know you could tint the area behind it.
I'm going to pretend that I am turning around to face this. I'm going. Perfect. I'm going to turn around and face this little sword, and I'm going to give it the same treatment I gave its friend. I'm
Oh
going
my
to
god.
Roll a halberd attack, please. Yeah, that'll hit. 11 slashing.
11 slashing.
You literally give it the exact same treatment.
Yup.
To a T.
Similar to with its friend, you just whip around and swing your halberd down, the blade catching on the hilt of it and kind of slicing one side of the handle guard off as it kind of clatters to the ground and gets itself back up. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm gonna end it there.
All right.
I want its attention on me. I think its attention is pretty well on me.
All right. All right. This one, Tauros, is going to attack you this time
Wonderful.
with advantage because you are flanked by the statue. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Alright. That hits. 4 damage.
Ow. Not really ow, but like kind of ow.
Alright. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yep, that's its turn. Just gonna sit there, kind of stay in combat with you.
Cool.
And then Audrey, the one that you attacked, it's a little bit pissed at you, so it's gonna try and swing back.
Figured as much.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Or sorry, 13.
Nope.
Alright. So yeah, again, it just swings at you and you just kind of bring your halberd up and block it. As the sword is... It looks damaged. Tauros, you are up.
Okay, so Braxis is focusing on the statue, so I'm gonna turn and take a swing at the sword that took a swing at me. So,
Alright. Roll your attack.
and then how do I add the plus d6 that?
Oh, just roll your attack first, and then because you can add it after you roll your attack.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
to see first, and then no, you hit anyway, so you don't need it.
Okie dokie, cool.
Roll your damage. 7.
Nice.
Spanks.
Yeah, you just get in there with your quarterstaff and just smack it as hard as you can. And you can hear kind of like the metal, like the sword bends a bit from the impact as you knock it to the as it clatters against the snow, and it gets itself back up, but it's not quite sure how to fly with its new crooked shape.
Get fucked.
That one is dead. That's away from this. Okay, animated statue. Seeing what you're currently doing to its the sword that was with it is going to turn towards you and try to take a punch at you, Tauros.
Oh, wonderful. My favorite.
Angry boy.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
All right. So yeah, even with advantage, you roll a 12. Yeah, she tries to punch at you, but she, you're able to kind of dodge out of the way, and her hand just goes like to the ground and puts up kind of an explosion of snow. And now she's going to make her second attack against Braxis, realizing that it's probably not worth it to attack you. Braxis does a 9 hit you.
No.
All right, no. So both times she just slams into the ground, sends up piles of the snow, but not actually finding any kind of purchase in you guys. Which brings us around to Abraxas' turn.
Alright, after it attacks, I try to find an opening, and I attempt to take a slash at it with my longsword.
All right, roll your attack. 15 will not hit.
I'm gonna add my inspiration that Mork gave
Go
me a couple rounds
Go for
ago.
it.
Yay, I'm useful.
Just roll a d6.
6.
Okay. Yeah, 21 will hit.
Awesome.
So roll damage.
9 points slashing.
All right. How do you want to describe how you kill it?
After it lowers itself, when it tries to punch me, I see the opening that Ozzy was able to puncture originally with its fiery bolts, as I take my sword and jab it through an exposed opening as it starts to crackle, and then it turns to brittle.
All right. So as this thing goes and slams down next to you, in almost a moment of slow motion from Abraxas' perspective, you're able to sidestep out of the way, and as its hand hits down, the snow flies up into the air, and through that veil of white, your sword breaks through. It seems like you're gonna miss, and you think, "Oh, I'm not gonna hit that spot," but then you just hear Mork's song about the dragon pooping on the stones, and you're like, "No, I am the dragon," and then you just right your course and pierce into that crack in the stone, just breaking it more and more and more as you just go down and down, and eventually you're able to just pry it out, and the statue just kind of crumbles into many different like pieces of rubble before you.
Okay. And that is officially my turn. As I look over at Tauros, it's like, let me help you out here.
Oh,
Alright.
thanks, man. I
Uh,
appreciate it.
Mork, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay, I will. You attack this boy.
That's just a statue.
Really?
It's not-
Yeah, I was wondering why it wasn't attacking anyone.
No,
just
only
kidding.
the only
Now
the
you
one
know.
came to life.
I don't know why I didn't figure that out.
Knock it over. Be angry.
I mean,
No,
fine.
Mork could still attack it.
I mean, yeah, actually, he wouldn't really understand the difference.
Well, it hasn't attacked you since you got closer to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
fair
not
point.
moving.
I mean, he's not completely a moron. It's just he's not the brightest pea. I'll
What do you
just
want to do?
insult this one.
All right.
Make
So
it
vicious
bad.
mockery.
Let me find it.
Excuse me.
Okay, so it seems the sword doesn't really have a mind for you to attack so much as it is just a enchantment on a weapon. So you yell out your insult, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on the sword at all.
Makes sense.
You
I don't
tried.
have. I don't. That's the only ranged spell I have other than Thunder Wave, and you don't want me to go up there and use that.
Please don't.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? Ozzy,
I just saw
you're
where
up.
I just saw what Ozzy typed.
Alrighty, let's see.
Are there spoons in the shed?
Because he's making. It's the fact that I mixed up like two different sayings. Oops.
Ain't the brightest E in the pod.
Yeah.
You can say that. He just went, I'm not the brightest pea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the brightest pea in the nuclear plant.
I guess I'll try to shoot the sword.
All right. Roll to attack.
Yes,
Smooth
sir.
fireball.
Yeah, same thing. It's the only ranged thing I got.
I know that feel, buddy.
15 does not hit. It's able to. It would have hit, but its new crooked shape, it just kind of flies through the dent. Not hit. Right, is there anything else?
Like, what?
Move. I guess you already moved, huh? anything? Do you have any bonus action spells or anything?
Nope.
All right, Kui, you're up. You're currently engaged in a fierce one-on-one battle with the sword.
Yep, and I'm gonna keep hitting it with my halberd.
Get it. Get it, Queen.
That will hit. Roll
Yeah.
damage.
Slay, Queen.
Slay.
I want it to die.
Yeah, you just did. You more than
Jesus
doubled.
Christ.
You did more health to it negative than it had positive.
That's incredible.
Did more damage to it than it had health.
Then it had health her damage brought it to a negative number that was more than what the positive number health it had left was.
Ah,
Brought it from 6 down to -8.
I double killed her.
perfection.
Yeah, no,
Donatello
you
got
just
skill.
you swing at it with your halberd, and it's like that anime thing where like it seems you didn't hit, and then the sword just slides down into 2 pieces that are cut in half.
Nice. I murdered a weapon.
You murdered something.
You
That
wanna
was
do
used
anything
to
else with
murder.
your turn?
Would not be my first time doing so. Alright, let me see where I can move now that all that stuff is dead.
Join us up at the sword.
You're 30 foot right there. You would be in. Well, never mind. You already attacked. Never mind. Ignore me.
Would I be okay if I went over there, or would it get an opportunity against me?
It would get an opportunity attack, but it'd be able to attack you next turn.
Yeah, you'd be facing it, so it wouldn't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go that away.
Alright.
Which is about here, was it?
Yep. End of your turn.
Alright, there we go. Turn myself upright. Alright, cool.
She,
Yes,
like,
and my
she slides on her turtle shell up and just kind of break dances up to a standing position. It's pretty awesome. Alright, this one is gonna swing at you this time, Abraxas. Kind of in a panicked state from all its what are supposed to be allies. Does a 13 hit you?
No, it does not.
Yeah, it just swings at you. It's just basically violently swinging around in all directions at this point, desperately. And then this one's dead. Tauros, your turn.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a swing at the sword with my.
I almost just brought my drink too.
Roll.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Hey, Audrey, do you mind
Um,
muting yourself
Audrey.
while you're having that conversation?
I see you.
I'm gonna swing my mace at it this time instead of my quarterstaff. See.
Alright, roll attack. That is unfortunately not going to hit.
Well, I'm gonna roll the
Inspiration?
D6.
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
Thank you though. Dash R 1d6.
Space 1d6.
Yeah.
That
13
still will not hit. No.
My drum solo wasn't sick enough.
Tried. Not a fan
His
of
drum
the
solo was not entirely to your taste, so while it did pump you up a little bit, it wasn't enough, and you still, with this wild, frantic slashing, you're unable to find like an opening to actually get in and hit it.
Oh well.
Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, yeah, for now.
I got food.
Abraxas, you're up.
Alright, seeing that this is the only animate object that's attacking us and is posing a threat to our allies, I will attempt to try to end it.
Alright, attack it with advantage because Audrey is currently flanking it.
Awesome. Oh.
Even with
Same.
the advantage. Again, just that wild slashing that's going on is just making it like impossible to get in there and get a good strike on it.
I'm not used to fighting a curved blade that's bent like that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
that
my
was
bad.
also weird. Like attacks you think will strike it like are just barely missed because of the bend in its center. Mork, what would you like to do on your turn?
There's not really much I can do. Hold on. Let me look. Is anybody hurt?
Me.
I will
Taurus
heal
got
you.
pretty beat up. Are you using healing word then?
Yes, I am.
Horos, you regain. Tauros, you regain 6 hit points.
That's me.
Horos.
Horos.
I almost said Horos, you regain 6 hit.
Feel my sick healing vibes, yo.
Dang.
You sing a gentle melody, and Tauros, you feel the healing magic seeping in and relaxing and closing some of your wounds.
Wow,
The
the giant
introduction to get down with the sickness.
a lot better.
Yeah, you hear Mork just and you're just like, oh my god, I feel so much better.
Oh my god, that scared the adrenaline rush just healed my wounds.
Right, anything else, Mark?
Nope, that will be it.
Okay, and Ozymandias, it is your turn. I have some theories as to what you're gonna do. Yep. That will not hit. Yeah, you fire your firebolt, and the sword just kind of whips around and kind of like cuts it in half and dispels it.
Jeez.
It's getting more anime. Kill it quickly.
It's evolving.
I just didn't want to say it's wiggling too much, and again, I didn't want to say it. Kui, you're up.
I'ma get it with my halberd.
Roll with advantage.
Advantage, yo.
All right, with the advantage, you actually do manage to hit it, so roll damage.
Hell yeah.
10. Yep. Giving it the same treatment as the other sword. You just hit it and just smash it into tiny, tiny pieces. You hit it with a dent, and that cuts it in half.